Press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update.
Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. Okay, I've got two topics for you today. My first topic, of course, is about Maharashtra and what is happening in Maharashtra. Now, if you look at Maharashtra at the moment, Maharashtra looks something like this. While NCP was creating an alliance with Congress and ShivSena, NCP formed a government with BJP. But NCP claims that they are not aware that NCP cheated NCP. However, NCP is not angry against NCP for what they did and will not take any action against NCP, but wants NCP to come back to NCP, so they are challenging in Supreme Court to disallow NCP to form the government and allow NCP to form the government. Well, this was a WhatsApp message that I got and I thought it was very well summed up. The Maharashtra status was very well summed up. Did you understand anything what I said? I guess not. Let's talk about that. That's my topic number one. My topic number two is, why does our government lie so much? NSO statistics revealed that on the 2nd of October, when our Prime Minister said that we are open defecation free, he was not telling the truth. Why do we do this? That's my topic number two. Let's get right into the show. So today, the Supreme Court said that they will give a decision on whether the floor test in Maharashtra should happen immediately or should Bharatiya Janata Party and Ajit Pawar's NCP get some more time to prove their majority. You know, it is very ironical. It is very ironical is because Bharatiya Janata Party and the governor of Maharashtra overnight declared President's rule in Maharashtra. Overnight. Normally, the procedure is that the governor writes to the president gives it to the Prime Minister's office, the Prime Minister's office hands it over to the Home Minister, the Home Minister sanctions it, gives it with his recommendation to the cabinet or the cabinet committee takes a decision on implementation of President's rule, approves the President's rule, gives it to the Prime Minister's office sends it to President's office sends it to the governor, and the governor therefore then implements the President's rule. Normally, this procedure takes around minimum 48 hours. But our governor and our central ministry, as efficient as they are, did all of that in 6 to 7 hours. So there was no time wasted. Then on Saturday morning at 7 o'clock, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis took the oath as the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Overnight, all of that happened. Friday night, Mr. Sharad Pawar announced that Uddhav Thackeray is going to be the Maha Vikas Aghadi Chief Minister, and Saturday morning, things changed. The President's rule was revoked and Devendra Fadnavis from Bharatiya Janata Party got sworn in as the Chief Minister of Maharashtra with Mr. Ajit Pawar being the deputy. Normally, to revoke President's rule, also we have a procedure. Same procedure where the governor writes to the Home Ministry gives it to the cabinet then sanctions it, and then it goes back to the governor and the governor revokes President's rule. There is a process. Nothing happened here. The Prime Minister, which he has all the rights, of course, legally he has all the rights, took it upon him and sanctioned and revoked the President's rule overnight. So, Friday, possibly the request went. Saturday morning, 6:37, the next Chief Minister was sworn in. President's rule revoked. So then, at that point in time, Bharatiya Janata Party was very keen that everything happens fast because they said farmers are in distress. Major problem in Maharashtra. So governance is very important. So everything was done overnight. Overnight President's rule, overnight revocation of President's rule. Absolutely. Now, the things are different. Now the opposition party, like the one NCP, says that, and with Congress and ShivSena, of course, says that, you know what, We need to have this floor test right now. We have 170 odd MLAs. We will go with our 170 MLAs and we will stake claim. So let's have this thing right now, because otherwise there will be horse trading. BJP says, why are you so much in a hurry? Take it easy. We'll do it in due course. The roles changed. So now the opposition is in a hurry and BJP says, chill, we have enough time. So sadly, look at this game called politics. The votes we cast and the decision of forming the government completely lies with the political party. Not even with a political party, in the hands of few people in India. Our votes, no meaning. Anyway, let's get into some ground realities of Maharashtra. Some ground realities that you should be knowing. Ground reality number 1. You see, NCP and the voters of NCP all of a sudden are very, very agitated. The workers, the party workers are very agitated with NCP because they are not too keen on NCP by any form joining hands with the Bharatiya Janata Party. In Western Maharashtra especially, let me assure you, in Western Maharashtra especially, party workers and voters are gathering outside of MLA's house and demanding that the man doesn't change his votes and vote for the Mahavikas Aghadi. So there is a large amount of pressure actually put on ground to NCP. So I don't know whether Sharad Pawar is with them, Sharad Pawar is not with them, Ajit Pawar has done what he wants and all. I don't know all of that. But the fact remains that the people of Maharashtra are not going to take it so easily. So NCP MLAs better be careful in what they are doing. Because possible, the chances are if they manipulate like this, they may never come to power the next time. This is what the actual ground reality is at the moment. But that is where NCP is. As far as ShivSena is concerned, ShivSena is, you know what, I'm actually seeing the ShivSena of Balasaheb Thackeray now. They are up in arms. They are on the ground. You know, you will be surprised. There are 2 hotels in which NCP members are kept. I mean, these are all talks. I mean, I'm just sharing them with you. One is a hotel called Hyatt and the other is Sofitel. So 2 hotels where these people are kept. I am told MLAs who are kept in Hyatt, they are okay. They are with Sharad Pawar. And the other bunch which are kept in Sofitel, they are the people who are the ping pongs. They want to jump here and there and explore their opportunities. Now, you know, it is the ShivSena and the ShivSena rank and file that is guarding NCP MLAs in Sofitel. They are guarding them. I mean, if you noticed it, yesterday those 3 MLAs that were caught and brought in, actually literally caught and bought by the ShivSena leader Eknath Shinde. He went and got them. So ShivSena is behaving like what they were before. They are going down there and they are catching people by their throats and getting them and making them sit and do it. So ShivSena is fully agitated. The party currently looks very together. One doesn't know what happens. But at the moment, we all doubt here in Maharashtra, people who are seeing things on ground, we all doubt in Maharashtra whether ShivSena MLAs will go, will split, at least at the moment. Now, if the entire scenario changes and everything is going towards BJP, then I don't know. At the moment, they are high-spirited. So that's where ShivSena stands. Congress, on the other hand, again, very strangely, Congress MLAs are sticking together at the moment. They're sticking together. Possibly they also realize that, whatever votes they got were gratis because people of Maharashtra didn't want to vote for Bharatiya Janata Party. Some people in Maharashtra, their voters, not people in Maharashtra. People in Maharashtra voted for Bharatiya Janata Party also and they are in the majority. But the point is, some people of Maharashtra, which is especially their voters, voted for them not because they did some great work in Maharashtra. They voted for Congress because they didn't want to see Bharatiya Janata Party. So even Congress workers, I think currently are they're very well aware that possibly if they go and they, jump parties at the moment, their political careers may be in trouble. And like I said, Udayan Raje Bhosle is a poster boy to all these people. Everybody gives the example of Udayan Raje Bhosle, what happened to him. So that is where on-ground scenario of Maharashtra is. Now, between all this clutter and the confusion that one thinks it is, my 2 bits on Maharashtra is as follows. my 2 bits is, if Sharad Chandra Pawar is actually supporting NCP and the Mahashiva Aghadi, then or the Mahavikas Aghadi, then Mahavikas Aghadi will form the government in the next 10 days. They will stake the claim, they will win the confidence motion, and they will form the government with around 165 MLAs. But if Sharad Pawar has other plans, and if Sharad Pawar is not with the Mahavikas Aghadi, then the chances are that the NCP will find some way or another, either directly or saying that, listen, Ajit Pawar is the legislative leader of NCP, so he is the whip. He says that we should vote for BJP, and if you don't vote for BJP, the MLAs will be disqualified, so the MLAs voted for BJP. They will find some loopholes in the law, vote for BJP, and the Ajit Pawar Bharatiya Janata Party current formation will convert itself into a NCP-BJP government in Maharashtra. So, like Mr. Shekhar Gupta says, to cut the clutter, the fact is, if Sharad Pawar wants, then he can have a Mahavikas Aghadi government in the next 10 days. And if Sharad Pawar wants, there can be a new NCP Bharatiya Janata Party government in the next 10 days. Which the government is already there, this government will continue. This is actually the long and short of Maharashtra politics. We countrymen, we Indians, we are used to corruption. We are used to corrupt politicians. We are used to even political games that these politicians play. Selfish political games that these people play. We are used to all that. But what we are learning new? What we are learning new is the art of lying. Is the art of deception. What we are learning new is that every statement the government makes, one rather check it with Google. Bhai, ye sachi hai ki nahi hai? Which never used to happen before. If the government says something, it is true. We would believe it. Okay, that is it. Good, bad, ugly, whatever. But now no. Now every statement has to be checked. What am I talking about? You see, the NSSO gave a report yesterday, and according to that report, this entire concept of ODF, which is open defecation free, that we were declared 100% open defecation free by the Prime Minister of this country on the 2nd of October 2019, that statement is false. We are not open defecation free. Rural India does not have access to latrines even today. They do not have access to toilets. While we have films and film stars that make films about toilet, but that remains in that film. In reality, it is not true. Now, I am proud of my team that my team also, if you remember, had investigated Varanasi, our good Prime Minister's own constituency. We had investigated Varanasi and we found out the condition of toilets there. And we had done a show a month back. And now the NSO says that there are no toilets in India. Like the way it is told, we are not 100% open defecation free. Now, let me give you some figures like I always do. According to the NSO, almost 42% of rural household in Jharkhand has no access to toilets. In Tamil Nadu, 37% of rural household, no access to toilets. 34% in Rajasthan. In Gujarat, which was one of the earliest states, which claimed that it is open defecation free, almost a quarter, that is almost 25% of the rural household has no access to toilets. Karnataka, 30% no access to toilets. Madhya Pradesh, 29% no access to toilet. Andhra Pradesh, 22%. And the good whole Maharashtra, 22% no access to toilets. So open defecation free kya? See, the sad part of the story is when we as citizens need to cross-check everything that the government says, and we as citizens has no idea what is happening around us. Because normally the idea or normally the statistics, the data of how we are doing, how is our economy doing, how is our employment doing, and so on, and how is our health doing, so on and so forth. These figures, these directions are given to us by our government. Imagine what happens if the government starts lying like this. Where does the country go and where do we citizens go? So that's what I wanted to get to your notice, and till we meet next time. Namaskar.